What is this, Firestock? This isn't Cuphead. This isn't Mario and Luigi. This isn't Darkwood. Also, I think my air conditioning is, like, activating my microphone. I might need to do something about that. Yeah, no, I am pretty sure it is activating right now. So, real quick, I'm streaming from the brand new desk here in the new room. So, we're going to have to probably do a couple of sound checks and things. But, let me go ahead and turn off my air conditioning. I'm surprised that that's picking up so clearly. So, give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Well, once that shuts off, then we'll be good to go. But anyways, how you guys doing? Happy Friday. I'm gonna restart the music here, because I need more time. So yeah, let's talk a little bit. So, these past few months, they've been pretty brutal, and I haven't really felt like streaming as much as I would have liked. And that's still too loud. Shut the fuck up, music. So yeah, I kind of needed a good night to just play something that I really like, something I'm really familiar with, just something I can chill to. And I've been really wanting to show you guys SimCity for the SNES. I've talked about it a couple times on stream. This game is a very big part of my childhood, and I'm hoping you guys will enjoy it. So let me just kind of get things rolling here. And you should see something here in a minute. Is this air conditioning ever going to turn off? For fuck's sake. Come on. You're killing me, air conditioner. I didn't realize it was going to be that sensitive when I moved it over here. That sucks. I'm just going to have to keep it off from now on. This room is smaller than my other one, so it's going to get a lot hotter in here very quickly. I do have a little desk fan. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear that once I turn it on. SimCity? Are you there? SimCity? SimCity? Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're emulating it. Unfortunately, I don't have a SNES Classic. I don't know if it's on there, though. Ooh, that's loud. Can I turn that down a little bit? There we go. Oh, this old title screen. I remember as a kid, I sometimes would just kind of watch this on loop. There's not really a whole lot to it. I just like the flashing sign. Where is it? It's coming up. It's coming up. Where's the flashy sign? Where's the sign? Huh. Usually there is a flashy sign sometimes. I wonder if the title's... Oh, there it is! There's SimCity! Yeah! It does loop. I was wondering for a second if it randomized. Alright, so I had previously played a city, but we're going to start a new one. So, I had asked the chat before the stream started to think of a number between 000 and 999. Unfortunately, Gail, we're not going to go with 420. I know you were probably going to go for that, because that was the last map I played. Tell you what, why don't I show you it? Why not? Pumpkin. Alright. Power is massively offline, but I think the game sometimes needs a second to kick into gear. Give it a second. Actually, is this paused? Oh my god, the whole city is out. Why? Why is it out? Please. But yeah, this is map 420 right here. Just for clarification. And we're doing okay. Oh, I think it kicked on finally. There we go. Yeah, sometimes when you load a map, it takes a second for the electricity to work itself out. But, I mean, this is essentially Bumpkin right here. Not the best, but it's serviceable. Oh yeah, moving that cursor slowly. Yeah. I mean, I could just do this too. The map isn't very big, though. It's a very small island in the center. So you really don't have a whole lot to work with. And I could keep building onto this, but I kind of got bored. I mean, this is 40 years into the game already, which is it's a fucking long time. So I'm gonna try my best to build a map based off of the number you guys pick. But first, I need to remember how to get back to the title screen, and I don't think I can unless I reset the game, so oops. 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 Yeah, that's exactly right, emulator. Oops. So, Gale says 777, Kazi says 666. Wow, you bunch of folks are really original, aren't you? Alright then. Well, let's take a look. I will pick between the two. How about that? Gotta give it a second, though. Let's start with 777. And then we wait. Takes a second. It's got 1,000 maps in this cartridge, which is... I would think that's pretty considerable for a Super Nintendo cartridge. Alright, so there's 777. Kind of got like a three-way river thing going on here. Or a T-bone river. Let's try 666. Why not?
Yeah, edgy. Yeah, memes. Yeah, can't just have a good number. Yeah.
Oh, hey, look at that. Isn't that nice? Look at all that fucking water. I don't know if I want to deal with that tonight. We're gonna play around a little bit here. Hold on. I can't move the cursor until it finishes loading. This is a little annoying. I never did like this map thing because I would like to go through all of them, but goddamn, it takes forever. So usually I'll just pick a random number. I'll just go with it. 767. It's basically the same as 777, just kind of flipped a little bit. We'll go with this one. Can't be that bad, right? Come on, please. Please, I wish to play. All right. Name of the city. I don't know what to call this. Try 061? Alright. Sure. Let's take a look. I love the synths they use in this game. I haven't heard anything that sounds even close to this on the Super Nintendo. It's got its own feel to it. I like this a lot better. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with that. Alright, now we gotta give it a name. Gale, since you suggested 061, you can name the town. How about that? Audience participation.
Fat pixel finger.
I remember a long time ago, I made this exact cursor in Paint. Then I set it to my mouse cursor in XP. I like this sound. It is the name of the city. Good city. Let me check something real quick while Gale's thinking of a name. Oh, right, that's right. I can't Alt-Tab when I play this. Oh, that's right, it's gonna lag. Alright, never mind then. That's just gonna have to sit. Come on, Gale! Anything! Anything! Don't think too long about it, buddy. We got a game to play. We're gonna be here a while, by the way. This game is gonna be a lot of us sitting and watching. So if you're not really up for just kind of chill times, I wouldn't recommend sticking around. I mean, you're more than welcome to. I'm gonna talk a lot tonight, and I'm gonna find some topic points for us to discuss. I've got one in particular I wanted to talk about that I don't remember if I mentioned it, but it's the extremely bizarre murder case in Sweden where the woman died inside the submarine. I gotta find that story for you guys. It's hilarious. It's hilariously dark. It's like, just how many times can one guy say he doesn't know what the fuck happened? Gail, I'm sorry, man. This is taking longer than 5 minutes. I'm gonna have to call it something. We're gonna call it Grimsby. That's what we're calling it. And I'm gonna start on easy, honestly, just because the money gets here faster and we have a bit of an easier start, so we're not sitting around for hours. Alright, yes, it's okay. Grimsby. Yeah, close enough. Okay, now. Grimsby. So we got a nice little island over here. I'm probably going to put the industrial zones over on this island over here. If I can separate the industrial from the residential as much as possible, that would be great. Or, one thing I could do is I could surround everything with industrial. That would be insane, but let me try just starting off here. I would like to build as close to the edges as I can. We're gonna need a power plant. And I always go with nuclear power first. It's expensive, but it will last you a while and it's cleaner. It's too bad the rest of the country can't sign on yet, or jump on board. So, for the power plant... oh, fuck. I don't know. I mean, I could always move it later. I'm indecisive when I plop down my first thing. You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna make this power grid island over here. Nuclear power. Boinf. And we're gonna start by having... we're gonna start... let's see. Do I want to start with the residential? They want industrial first, which is kind of weird. Let's talk to Dr. Wright. This is Dr. Wright, I think. Pretty sure that's his name. You may recognize him from Smash Brothers, when he makes the city pop out of the ground and hurt people. This is where he's from. So he's just giving me advice on stuff that I don't need, because I'm good. I do kind of want to put the residential zone here, but it is a little weird. So here's what we'll do instead. I'm gonna plop one down, right? I need to make a ring. That's the thing. You know what? Here's what I'll do. Sorry I'm taking so long to think about this. I'm really indecisive when I start off. Okay. Like this. I just planted my first zone. Chill out. Chill out, game. Please. We're gonna make an industrial ring to start, because I really want it. And we're going to attempt to measure out the distance, which is going to be easier said than done. It's interesting that they're already developing the factories, even though nobody lives here. I'm assuming they're traveling from outside of town, but we don't have any roads either, so I don't know how they're getting here. They're just kind of swimming up on the shoreline. This will get rolling here pretty quick. I just kind of have to get the foundation started. Oh, you know what? Why don't we just, for the hell of it... I'm tired of thinking. Here. We're going to put a whole space between this. And then... let's see, we need enough for the rail to go around, so one here. And... fuck it. Right here. What I could do is I could do vertical rows, but I don't really feel like doing that. It does look a little shitty. I like my rings better. I'm a ring fanatic. Must be all that Sonic I played growing up.
More roads required.
The factory owners come running for a chance to build more factories. Exactly. They need more factories. I will make something functional out of this. It's going to be a little rough to start. The island worked perfectly because I was able to build from the center and work my way out. But here's an important thing. And I might have messed this up already, actually. Here's what we'll do. I think as long as the zones are touching each other side by side, they should be able to access this from the railway. I don't think there needs to be a road next to the powerhouse. I think he's good. I don't remember. But we're just gonna let that go for now. There goes the tram. So here's the thing about train tracks. They don't have any traffic points, nor do they have any road pollution, which is amazing later on, because you're gonna get people who bitch about traffic constantly. What I'm gonna do, though, for the time being, just to make sure that everybody's covered, I'm gonna make some throwaway roads right here. Just like this. Yeah, I've already fucked this up, but we're just gonna roll with it. We're just gonna roll with it. There's gonna be plenty of time to tweak later. Fuck it, that road can stay that way. They really want their houses right now. But you want to keep your industrial away from your residential, obviously, because of pollution. Now we have to be especially careful about our money. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make an executive decision to put a police department right here. And right here. And we should be okay for a little while. Here, I'll put a fire department right here. That way we at least have the basics covered for the first year. And now we wait. I could build more residential, but I'm going to see what the demands are after the first year, because they will shift. In fact, what we can do is we can look at the voice. 60% say yes, 40% say no for me doing a good job. Housing costs are high right now, but that will taper down as the city develops. Eventually, it's going to become the biggest problem, just because the city's going to be so fucking rich it won't know what to do with the money. So, here's another thing we can do. Actually, the zones aren't developed enough yet. Actually, here, these ones are. So let me show you what the zone progression is in this game. So zones have a rank of commercial, industrial, and residential, obviously for the type of zone, and then you have tiers, and then you have grades. So, Industrial 1, Industrial 2. So the 1 and 2, those are on two different tiers entirely. So if you look at the factories here, you can see that the level 1 factory is kind of basic, but look at the low and the high on the left corner and the right corner on the top. So they go from low to, I think, it's like low, mid, high, upper, or something like that. And then top. Top is the best you could have. But as zones get better in property value, their tiers will go up, and then their ranks will go up. But that's essentially how you track progression. Like, look at the commercial zone already. It's in huge demand right now, because people are moving in, they want to buy stuff. Businesses are booming. Gotta have the downtown area to work. So, yep. Now we wait. Now we just sit and wait. Isn't this the best part? The beginning's a little slow, but it picks up very quickly. And we're already at town. This game has a great baseline. And the music changes. Ah, no, isn't this nice?
Where would you like to build your own house? Do you want to live near the residents of your city? Or do you want to build your house in a secluded area away from the congestion? Remember, another election is just around the corner!
Alright, now run behind your blue bitch door. Go on. Yeah, that's right, fuck off. I think The last time I put my the mayor's house down, I put it in a residential zone. I kind of want to put it in the industrial zone this time. I don't know why. I just kind of want to live among the capitalism, you know? I want to feel the labor. I want to smell it. But in December, tax season's gonna come around, and they're gonna ask me for the new rates for the year, as well as funding for the police, fire, and transportation costs. So the more rails you have, those are pretty expensive, but they have much higher benefits. The roads cost less, but as you can already see, traffic is starting to pile up on them. Look for the little black ants on the roads. Those are cars that are essentially piling up. Let's see if we see one. Traffic's okay for now. I got a lot of space to work with here. This is nice. I'm really stoked about using all this map. Grimsby. Pollution very high. So here's what we do for that. We're gonna look at our graphs. Look at the charts.
But the charts say...
Let's see. Pollution. So where there's higher pollution, there's higher crime rate as well. So, yep, that's to be expected. Now, the important thing is that it doesn't trickle over into our commercial zone. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start building an industrial farm over here. I just needed something for the first year. And slowly but surely, I'm going to wean this out, even if I have to delete it. Industrial is not in demand anymore. Residential and commercial is in huge demand. So you know what? Here. I'm going to cross over. And we're going to put more houses down. I love that sound. This game gives me tingles. It gives me good tingles to play. I used to play this on my aunt's Super Nintendo all the time when I visited the farm. Back after, you know, I moved out from the farm area. But I would, like, beg my dad to take me over to my aunt's house so I could play this. And Super Mario World. And Jurassic Park. Even though I didn't play Jurassic Park as much. You've already seen that game, though. You already know. Industrial zones don't really care about land value. Try and cover most or all of your waterfront with residentials and commercials. Interesting. I like that Gail's giving me good nugs of info. I'm gonna probably learn some things tonight that I've never seen before in SimCity, because here's the thing. For some things like this, like games like this, I don't like to look up every little thing. I just kind of like there to be a bit of a mystery element to it, so that when you discover something, it feels great. But tonight is fine. I don't mind it. This is totally fine. I want to see Grimsby be a fucking megalopolis. That'd be the best.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah, here you go. So tax rate. Let's see. Oof. We're already spending $457. We made no money at all. Barely. That's not good. So here's what we'll do. We don't need the fire fund right now. That's fine. We can live without that. It's really not giving me much to work with, is it? Once I get more residents here, the taxes and changing the ups and downs of these, you know, percentages is going to make a huge difference. So we'll just go with this for now. I was thinking about lowering the tax rate, but it's fine. Alright, they really want houses here. But you were saying, let's see, cover most or all of your waterfront with residentials and commercials. Okay. So, like, down here? So basically, I want to keep the houses as close to the water in the center of the map as possible, and then put the put the industrial all around the edges. Raise the taxes. I could. I mean, not a whole lot of people living here right now. You know what? I'm just gonna go with my strategy for now. I'm just gonna ignore that and just do what I know, because we at least need to get the game going first, and then we can improve the city. We can micromanage this after. Okay. They need more commercial zones. Predict the bad. Get yourself powered up. You have a money cheat if I want it? Nah, we're gonna play this legit. But there is a debug menu. Inadequate rail system. Yeah, I know. There's a debug menu that I actually didn't know about until I was Googling something today about SimCity. Oh, we're a city.
Congratulations! Your town has become a city! Solve any transportation dilemmas and reduce the crime rate to keep your citizens happy and the city growing! Good for you! Go fuck yourself!
Hold on, my microphone cable's being a little bastard. Here, I see what the problem is. My controller's getting tangled. There we go. Alright. Hang on. Still tangled! I'm caught! Help! Somebody help! Okay, we're good. I don't know why I got so tangled. It just kind of happened. What did you miss and how many died? Nobody's died yet. We're already a city in the first 30 minutes. That didn't take long. So they're gonna start demanding industrial zones. So let's work with the citizens a bit. But they are going to have to drive a little bit for their work, unfortunately. So in order to do this, we're going to extend this railway across the water. Yeah, waste that money! Yeah! Okay, and, this might not be feasible right now. I should have built the power plant down here. That was stupid. But we're going to run some lines, and we're just going to snake this over here for now. Good city! Good city. Alright, now if I can get the railway... You know what? I almost wonder if they can still access that anyways. Yeah, they can, the bastards. I don't need to put rails across the water. As long as there's a road next to it, it's fine. Oh, god damn it. That's a lot of railway that's going to cost me. Oh well, that's fine. Well, once those get built up... Go faster. Go fast. I might put the mayor's house in the middle of the city then. If we're going to be centralizing most of our residential zones, I would rather put the mayor's house there. And put all of our high property stuff like zoos, libraries, schools, banks, all that good shit. Put them all downtown. Yeah, they're hustling right along. They're like, please, no more houses! Look at the demands chart up in the top right. Apparently columns of 2 are the best. It depends on the map, I would think. Although, I saw a screenshot today of just some absolute fuckery someone managed to do with the game where, like, they had... Like, let me demonstrate. Like, they had an industrial zone, like, built like this on top of another one. I was like, wait, what? How did they do that? I would love to know that. Alright, we're gonna be hurting for cash here pretty soon. So what's going to end up happening is... Yep, exactly. I knew it was coming.
So the bank is coming along. SimCity Savings and Loan would like to build a branch office in this city. I hear they offer low-interest loans for city improvements. Sounds like a a deal.
So my option right now is I could take out a loan and pay it over the next, I think it's 21 years. We're gonna tough it out for a little bit, because I don't want to build the bank yet. Not yet. Not yet. Because I don't know if you can rebuild it once you destroy it. That's the problem. If I'm gonna move shit around, and I blow up that bank, I don't know if I get another one. Yeah, 2 columns with railroads. Yep, I've heard of that before. I like the rings. Because this fits more in line with how I used to build the cities as a kid. I used to just make 3x3s with the center filled in with another part of the zone, but now what I do is I make rings and then I put police departments inside the centers. What usually ends up happening is by the end of late game, you're going to have a lot of crime and you're going to need a shit ton of police. This game is so funny because you need like an army of police to deal with the crime. So let me show you an example. I mean, good grief, that's already pathetic. I already know they're bitching about it. And the coverage is piss poor right now. Police and fire departments cost $500 a pop, and as you can see, we're already kind of hurting on cash. So I'm going to let the rest of the year ride out, and I might bump up taxes next year. I'm surprised we're almost at 20,000 already. Jeez Louise. That took no time at all. Oh, do you see the black cars down there on the bottom right? That's traffic right there.
It could show up anywhere, at any time.
Where will you be when traffic strikes?
Ow, I just hit my knuckle on this desk. Residents demand a stadium. Oh boy, here we go with the stadium shit again. I remember last time I played this, they were bitching about a stadium for an entire hour before I could finally afford it to give it to them. She's like, here, fine! It was driving me nuts. But by not taking out a loan, I don't have to pay as much back every year. Basically, the loan is a nice way to kind of get a head start on your city. I'm gonna take the pragmatic approach and just kind of wait. I don't know. I want to see what it's like not doing the loan. We want Fubao. We want Fubao. Give us Fubao. So I was asking a coworker, speaking of football, because I hear about the Detroit Lions. They get shit on a lot. I hear they're not a great football team. I don't watch football, but being from Cleveland, you have to hear about the Browns. It's inevitable, because people will shit on the Browns constantly. And rightfully so. They're 0-6 right now. So I, raised the humorous question. It's like, hey, what if the Detroit Lions play against the Browns? What would happen? And they were like, well, actually, the Lions are... I think it's like they're half and half right now or something. They're not losing quite as bad as the Browns. The Browns lost last night. Yeah, I figured. So... the Browns are worse than the Lions. Let that sink in for a second. Cleveland is worse than Detroit with football. Alright, we're going with these figures. I need money, I'm sorry. What is this you just linked, Gale? What is this? Oh, it's a picture of... Bleh. Yeah, what the fuck? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can get you a view of this while we're just kind of sitting here. 1 second. I might need to get you a sub-region so you can see it better. Oh. Wait a minute. Crime warning! Uh-oh. This song used to legit give me anxiety as a child.
Crime alert! The crime rate in the city is beyond acceptable levels! The residents want to reclaim their neighborhoods and are willing to take matters into their own hands. You better build some police stations fast!
That's actually kind of a grim message. Like, the people will rise up to fight crime.
The South will rise again.
But anyways, here's the thing Gale was showing me. Just to kind of give you an example of the fuckery I saw before. Look at this. What's going on here? There's like half of a police department here in the middle. Like, what? This shit got fucked good. I need to learn how to get better with OBS and being quicker with it. 'Cause I am pretty slow with it. Sorry. Kind of multitasking. I mean, we're gonna be sitting here anyways. It's just seeing how many people we're in. Alright. So, we still need some money. Oh, shut up about your stadium. You shut up about that. I might have to build the bank, honestly. I might not have a choice. Oh, shut up. You residents are so naggy. How am I doing? Well, I still have a higher approval rating than not, but crime is running rampant. I really don't want to do the bank, but I might not have a choice. Because we're gonna be here all night if I don't fix this. So, tell you what, we're gonna build a bank here in downtown. Now, hopefully, I can replace it at some point. If I can't, well, tough shit. Alright, oh, I have to wait for him to notify me. Yeah.
He's gonna be like, would you like to take out a loan? Welcome to SimCity Savings and Loan! We are happy to offer $10,000 low-interest loans to those who wish to improve our community. Your payments will be $500 a year for the next 21 years. Would you like to take out a loan?
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, let's not put any disasters in here. Bank. The optimal setup looks like a glitch. Yeah, I think so, too. Yep. 10,000 buckaroos. And we will be paying that for the next 21 years, so buckle up. So, there's no demand for anything, which is interesting. They're demanding a stadium. I'll build your fucking stadium. I took out a loan for it, for Christ's sake. I'm gonna try to work stuff closer to the water. Slowly but surely. So that the property values can start growing a bit. Oh, I know! You big baby. Deal with your crime yourself. I'm busy. We definitely need more police departments, though, so let's get a jump start on that. Boink. And boink. And boink. Should hopefully be enough. Let's put one more here for good measure. Alright. That should hopefully take care of the crime problem. So what do people demand if there's no demand? They demand a stadium! Apparently! Yes. Now we get to build a police department. I'm gonna hold off on building that. Not yet. Here's why. I want to build it in the middle of the industrial zone down here. Although, every time I build a certain number of police departments, I can build a, headquarters, so... maybe I ought to just pop it down. Evlund. So kind of like with a real city, where you start building it is generally where you're going to start increasing things like rails, or where you're going to want to increase rails, property values, make sure there's no crime. The center of the city is going to be wonderful, but then as you get out towards the edges, it's going to start sucking a little more, just like normal cities. That's essentially what I'm going for here. But it's a bit of a clusterfuck right now. I didn't really plan very well. Because I need to get the residential areas closer to the water. That's one of my main problems right now. In fact, let's do something. I don't know if the stadium counts as noise pollution. I don't think it does. I'm kind of wary of building things too far away, though. Because it's going to be impossible to get back to it. Once the city's big enough, we'll just start replacing stuff. So I'm just gonna build the areas, and eventually they'll fill themselves out. There. Parks are something else I should start building. And my house! My house is something I need to build still. Shit. I would prefer to place it near the residential areas in the center. So we'll wait on that. I'm being, like, super cautious about this playthrough, and I don't know why. Populations is kind of halted. So now's the part where we have to start solving the problems. Otherwise, people aren't going to move in. Look at that police radius now! Ain't no crime in my city. Let's see. Still kind of problematic. Wonder why. Oh, wait. Oh, no? You could not lag, actually, game. Here, let me close some things. Just to make sure there's no lag. Alright. Crime is going down, but it's still pretty shit over here. So, here's what I'll do. Like that. That way it's nice and centralized, and then next time we have to build a police department, I'll put it over in the industrial zone. We are running out of money. Very quick. Apparently all those count 24 power plants. Wait, what? Let me see this picture. If you're in the chat, take a look at that picture. I'm not gonna put it on Twitch right now. Stop lagging. Alright, amusement park or casino? Casino! Before he runs away. I fucked up last time, and it picked up amusement park. But we're building in money to the city. We're bringing in money. Grimsby is going to be capitalist capital of the world here. I just need a good spot for the casino. I'm like torn on where to put it. Did anybody happen to find out if I can rebuild special gifts after I destroyed them? That's something I've never known, and I wouldn't mind knowing it tonight. Also, these need roads. Otherwise, they're not gonna build. Fuck. I hate when I do that. About time I fixed that, too. They're like, please no more commercial zones. We've had enough. Please, no more. It hurts. And I have to make sure I save $500 every year or else I'm in big trouble. Although, the tax is coming. Actually, you know what? Will they tell me a projection? I think they might. Taxes collected. Yeah, they're gonna project it. That's fine. Actually, no. We're gonna go with that. Pinch pennies. How am I doing now, voice? Still doing more or less okay. Pollution and crime are the big two stinkers, but once you solve those, the city is just, it's gonna take off. It's gonna be huge. I need to stop holding Y. That pauses the game. Here's what I'll do. I'll wait for the... There we go. Much better. This game, it always cracked me up, even on the SNES. When you're playing it, when the map scrolls, you get these funky glitches like this. Oh, this game is just so much nostalgia for me. I would waste entire afternoons playing this. Ah, good times on the farm. Also like how I can put my cursor on this. I know, it's stupid, but... Gift cannot be gotten back once removed. Well, alright then. We're just gonna have to be a little careful with our placement. Or next time I build a map, I'll be a little more careful. And I'll try to build them closer to the water next time. I do kind of want to try this industrial island idea I've got. And then just kind of like... I'm just gonna like try to see if I can break the game in a sense that the residents that are closer to the industrial zone, even though they're on the water, it's gonna balance it out, and then everything else up here is gonna have hopefully medium to high property value. I don't know, I'm just experimenting. It's like 20 years later, or like 25 years later, I'm still experimenting with this game. Like when I was 5, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was just deleting trees most of the time. And then I would talk to Mr. Green-haired man, because I liked him. Dr. Wright. I introduced Dan to a visit with Dr. Groot, ASMR. And then he introduced me to what I think is like 360-degree ASMR, which I had never even heard of. And I haven't tried it yet. I was going to see if like the 360 mic worked with headphones, but apparently it does. So I'm very curious to try it and see what it sounds like. They really need industrial. Holy shit. They're hurting for it. Yeah, I should be able to build this and stay within budget. We're good. We're good. It's gonna be a little close, though. Especially if I do dumb shit like that. We're gonna get to the point here pretty soon where we're gonna need to start replacing roads with railways. Probably towards the center. I mean, we're stuck at 21,000 until most of the demands are met. Just nudge my way across the map. Oh yeah, you can't move up with this mode. That always bothered me. You have to do that. But if we want to take a quick peek at our town, just to see how things are coming along. There we go. So we have a tier 4 already. Wow, damn. Look at that. Our commercial zone is just ridiculous right now. High-rises and skyscrapers galore. We have some hospitals, and I believe that is a school here? I think. Plus signs, I believe, are hospitals. These are schools. I could be wrong. They just kind of randomly place those. I could put the casino right next to the school. That would be kind of funny. Get those kids started off early. Put the casino right in the middle of the residential area. Yeah, get them problem gamblers starting early. Yeah. I'm so glad I don't gamble, because I already know I would be so bad about it. I have a very addictive personality. I'm surprised we're still in November. Oh. Wait, what? Well, no fucking wonder this is taking so long. God damn it. I'm sorry, guys. It's like, okay, hold on. We're 49 minutes in and we're only on year 2.
The children of the city need some form of entertainment. How about building a zoo so they can learn all about animals? The income from the zoo will be added as special income.
We need to build that immediately. Because that you always want special income. And honestly, even if it's in residential, it's fine. It's fine. I think casino is special income too, which I should probably build. Even if it's in a weird spot. Like here. Eventually, these commercial zones will develop and they'll be incredibly high. Fuck! I lined it up wrong! I fucked up. Oh, no. Ooh. Uh-oh. We are losing money now. And I just lowered taxes. But. I fucked up. Oh, man. That's a huge bummer. I mean, I could move these commercial zones down, I suppose. suppose. But that's expensive right now. I don't have the money. So, here's what we'll do. We're just gonna... There. Hopefully that'll just bring in money. Yeah, I kind of screwed the pooch on this map. Pretty bad. I tried to get experimental and it didn't work out. I gotta stick with what I know. So these industrial zones need to build. I almost wonder if they do need rails to get over to it. I'm a little concerned. I don't really know how to make this work, honestly. Forgive me, Lord, I have sinned. I've cut a power line. Yep, that's about it for the year. We're pretty much locked in now. Hopefully this will work. Crossroads, there we are. I don't know if we're struggling to build the industrial zone because of the railway. I've never really worked that much with bodies of water and going across them. I think that might be part of our issue. Because they're too far away. Because they're demanding them, but they're not building them. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Okay, now pollution and crime are way down, which is good. Housing costs being high is okay. That will fix itself with time. So now we just kind of play the waiting game. God damn it, I'm so mad about that. I didn't realize that it was on slow. I forgot that it defaults to slow when you first start. See, now they're building them. There we go. Finally. And look how quickly they're building, too. They were in high demand. Okay, there we go. Now we're building back up. Look at the population going up already. I think we needed to have a road system connecting to the industrial zone. What I should have done, I should have just started building the fucking place over here entirely, just in the corner or something. I don't know. Because just the amount of money I had to spend to get this to work to begin with was not worth it at all. But now we're gonna shoot up. So we're making this too easy. Oh no, Gail, did you do that thing again where you clip a out of context thing? Oh, you terrible boy. You terrible boy. Bad boy Gail. I wonder if Macau's working tonight. If he's doing the old subway routine. What's happening here? That's right, if you don't maintain the funds at 100%, rails start to disappear, and so do roads. I forgot! Oh, shit! That's why they're complaining. Alright, we're gonna fix that. We can't afford to have that happening right now. Oops, wrong option. I wasn't paying attention to that. Look at the roads, they're just breaking. Expensive, but... Alright, taxes. They're gonna have to go up a little bit, and fire department is gonna have to go down a little more. Even though they don't really give me much. Pinching pennies. The police is where a lot of the money is going right now. I'm hoping that if I shave their funds, it'll be okay for now. God damn it. I mean, the roads here are okay. They're just gonna have a bit of a pothole issue for a little bit. Roads over here are fine. That's a problem that needs to be fixed. Inadequate rail system. You're inadequate. Alright, well, I'm praying that I'll have enough money next year to keep going. I'm worried. I'm very worried. Why Why are you powered off? What's going on? What's the problem here? Huh? Oh, alright. Yeah, the game is a little glitchy. I imagine getting a game like SimCity to work on the SNES was no small undertaking. But we're rising very quickly in population, so I'm not too worried. I'm thinking the taxes are going to catch up in time. You can use rails to replace roads. I know. Oh, wait, do you mean, like, literally replace them? Because that's something I haven't tried yet. So, for example... Like, I already know that you want to replace roads with rails, but I do wonder... Because if you place a rail on a road like that, it makes a, makes kind of like a crossover. Can you imagine that? A city where nobody owns a car and everybody takes the train? That'd be crazy. I mean, I guess that's kind of like what Japan is like. A lot of people go to work on the train every day. So, I don't know. Must be interesting. So while I'm nervously waiting for this to resolve itself, let me pull up this article for you here. Music's gonna get a little laggy here, I apologize. Sweden submarine death. Alright, let me read you this story. Here it is. This is so ridiculous. So, the headline for this article is, Suspect claims Swedish journalist died when she was hit by submarine hatch cover. So, let me summarize a little bit of this for you. So, this Swedish journalist, Kim Wall, was going aboard somebody's submarine. So, reportedly, she died because she was hit in the head by the 155-pound hatch. So, following that didn't seem too suspect. That's a really heavy hatch. Also, hold on, I gotta actually do the taxes, otherwise it'll go away without my permission. Yeah, go with these figures. That's fine. I'm probably gonna lose some townies here, because they don't like the taxes. I'm gonna let it sit for a couple of years to build money. But anyways, so, this Peter guy, the owner of the submarine, he's currently being held on charges of manslaughter and indecent handling of a corpse. Now, you might be wondering why. So, during the hearing, he said that while in his submarine's tower on August 10th, he slipped and lost grip of the heavy lid, and then it dropped on this girl's head. So, alright, that sounds like it checks out. So, he's saying that she sustained an open skull fracture and was bleeding from the head. Also had cramps. Don't know what that has to do with anything. She had no pulse and was dead pretty much after 20 seconds. So after she died, let's see. I'm just going to read this word for word because I can't do it justice. So after she died, he said he wanted to kill himself, but he didn't want the submarine to become her grave, he said, which is why he decided to throw her into the sea. First, he decided to rest for 2 hours to think things through, he said, according to Danish media. At some point, he changed his mind about killing himself because he wanted to see his wife and cats first. Alright. So, he changed his story over the course of this incident. So a couple of days later, he denied to police that he had killed her, and he changed his story to say that instead of dropping her off to sea, he dropped her off on land. Now, he had been arrested and charged with, let's see, reasoned suspicion of negligent manslaughter. He admitted to police that the journalist had died as a result of an accident and that he'd buried her at sea. So, he's changed his story multiple times. So when he was asked why he didn't report it, he said that he thought he'd be able to go see his wife first. And he realized that he needed to give the real explanation after he was locked up, so during a court appearance on the 12th, he said that she died on the submarine.
Pollution warning! Oh no!
Well, let's see what the problem is here real quick. I'll read you the rest of that here after we're done checking on the pollution issue. Where's the pollution problem? Crime is real shit over there. I need another police department. Oh. Well, that's normal, though, for industrial zones. I think they're talking about this right here. That's the big stinker. So you know what? Yeah, I'm not ready to throw it away yet, actually. That's just gonna have to sit tight. How much does it cost to demolish a whole zone? Oh, okay, that's not that bad. We need this out of here. It's just causing problems. That police department can stay there, though it does need a road. This abomination. Alright. Oh, hey, what's up? So... I just noticed somebody saying hi to me in the chat. Okay, that should hopefully tie them over till next year. How are we doing? Okay, so he's still saying that the costs for houses are way too high. Oh, you know what? Can we do land property value here? I think we can. Yeah, we can. Land value. So, the rails going underwater are super expensive. The casino area is super expensive. Right here by the zoo is super expensive. People are just kind of getting fucked left and right. How's the crime doing? Pretty bad. Pretty bad down there. Yeah, that police headquarters needs to be down there pretty damn soon. Hold out, city. I know, hold out, my city. It'll get better, I promise. Things always get worse before they get better. Alright, so anyways, so he says that he's guilty of indecent handling of a corpse. Oh, god damn it. Hold on. Okay, now the money's coming in. This is where things get better. You know what? I'm gonna live dangerously. Firemen, I'm so sorry, but you're gonna have to eat ramen for a little bit. Okay, bump that back up. In fact... Oh, never mind. You can't go above 100. Keep the tax rate. Alright. So he says that he's guilty of indecent handling of a corpse, but not of killing the reporter. So he tied a type of homemade lead weight around the reporter's body and threw her into the sea. So, okay, so now the story is he's tied a weight to her and he buried her at sea. What is with the captions of this website? This site's all fucked up. Hold on. What's going on with this website? The submarine sank suddenly the next morning, police had said, and added that it was intentionally sunk. And the guy that owned the submarine was rescued on a private motorboat. So on the 21st, which is like several weeks later, a cyclist found a woman's torso in the same area where the reporter went missing. 2 days later, police confirmed the torso belonged to the reporter. So we have a torso here now. Just a torso. So the story's not adding up with this guy, unfortunately. And even worse, the heads, legs, and arms have not been found and were deliberately cut off. Yeah. He didn't know anything about the dismemberment of the body parts, according to Danish media. And they showed that the head, arms, legs were cut off in court on purpose, and asked him who else would have cut off the body parts. That's kind of funny. Who else would have done it? He asked him... The court had asked him if he had saw... Wait, what? Oh, if he had a saw aboard the submarine. He replied that he owned a type of saw used to cut wood, but it wasn't in the submarine when he was with the reporter. And as far as he knows, it's still in his workshop. Prosecutor said that the saw is not in his workshop. This guy is the worst liar I've ever met. Well, maybe not the worst that I've met, but I've met plenty of worse liars. Let's see. Prosecutor asked if he had... Oh, never mind, we saw that. Blood was found on the floor of the submarine. A pair of women's panties, ties, and... Oh. Right. That's what happens when you reduce the fire fund to 50%. Oops. Is it too... Oh, wrong one. Is it too late to fix the fire? I'm sorry, you can have some money now. In fact, there. All better, right? All better. Oops. That's legit one of the first times a fire has actually broken out in my city when I'm playing this. So we're gonna have to do that, and do that, and do this, that. There! The fire is now isolated and it won't harm anything. I think. As long as it doesn't have something next to it to spread to, I think we're good. Oh, whoops. Hold on. Okay, good. It's fixed. That didn't take long. So we just rebuild. Easy peasy. Sorry, fire department. Jeez. Way to let me know you were underfunded. Alright, so now that we have a little extra scratch, we'll just throw that guy right there, and then we're good for the rest of the year. So now these years are going way faster than they were before. God damn it, I'm still pissed about that. We wasted so much time. I regret it all over my spaghetti. So anyways, so blood was found on the floor of the submarine. A pair of women's panties, tights, and locks of hair were also found in the submarine. I haven't actually read through this whole thing, just because it just kept going crazier and crazier, and I wanted to share it with you. Let's see. Neither cell phones for either person were found on the submarine. The results of the autopsy report would be off the record. Interesting. Results were read out in court, but the media was prohibited from reporting them. That's kind of interesting. I wonder why they did that. Yeah, this tax rate's fine. I wonder if they're complaining about them yet. Hold on. Sorry, I have to check. Taxes is at the lower end of the problems, surprisingly. Crime is still rampant. So we're gonna use the map to determine where to put the police stations. You know, I don't know why the reporter was on the submarine. That's something I haven't pieced together, or if it's in the story, I haven't read that part. But it is very curious. I wonder why. Probably because this dude owned a fucking submarine, and she was like, "Whoa! This is a new story in wherever the fuck this took place in. Sweden?" Because nothing happens in Sweden, apparently. Nothing ever happens in Sweden. Great! Now I'm out of money. All out of money. Oh, we don't have enough for roads? Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. It don't need to go. Oh, very good. Ah, they're fine. They're all fine. They all want to move in now. Let's see what the property value is before I get back to the story. Well, I mean, it's kind of mixed. Commercial couldn't be better. Industrial is kind of like, meh. Oh, fiddle-dee-dee, this road. Alright, anyways, continuing on. So, no autopsy report, hidden from the media, blah blah blah. So, this guy is apparently known for taking people sailing in the submarine. The sea was calm on the day that the person disappeared, the report disappeared. Boats in the sea create waves. Oh, okay. He's just making up shit. Well, he's not making up shit, he's just trying to cover his ass. So the purpose of the hearing on Tuesday was to determine whether there was sufficient evidence to maintain the detention, which the judge extended. He's also ruled that the submarine guy is to be mentally examined. So let me summarize the story for you. Guy who owns submarine, lady reporter, goes on to the guy's submarine. She dies mysteriously on the voyage. At first he claims that he gave her a barrel at sea and he was going to kill himself. Then he claims he put her on the shore instead. Or maybe that was the other way around. And he claims the hatch killed her. You know what? Here's what I think. I think that he accidentally did kill her with the hatch, but then he just went apeshit trying to hide the evidence. Because he's crazy. I don't know. But then they found a torso on the beach, missing head, arms, legs, and all that good stuff. So an interesting story to say the least. Kind of a rabbit hole to jump down. I mean, if you're gonna lie about a murder, you might as well go for broke, like this guy. I mean, why not? So now we wait. This fucking trash heap of a city. Okay, we're gonna need some more industrial zones as soon as the money comes in. Because they are demanding it right now. There's not enough jobs, there's too many people. Commercial's actually starting to get demanded too. Is dismembering a body inappropriate handling of a corpse? Yeah, I would say so. I would say that pretty much goes as far as you can into inappropriate handling. Oh, by the way, I wanted to mention this to you guys. I showed you a picture in Discord. I found fucking Crystal Pepsi today. Yeah, Crystal Pepsi. Like, it's back, I guess, and it's certainly clear. I'm looking at it right here. I would turn on my webcam, but I don't want to break your computers. Yeah, it's Crystal Pepsi. I haven't had this since, I don't remember when. It was a long ass time ago. But they brought it back, and tell you what. Here, let me take care of my budget real quick. Yeah, we're making money, but not nearly enough for more industrial zones, unfortunately. So once I build these industrial zones, and... oh, actually, you know what? They're kind of balancing each other out. Oh, well, that's fine then. Okay. So while we wait for another year, I'm going to open this up. And I'm going to try it. Oop, don't rush out of the bottle now. Yeah, it's pretty much fucking Pepsi. It's Pepsi. It's Beepis. I have not had Pepsi in so long. I'm not a Pepsi person. Nor am I a Coke person. I'm a Mountain Dew person. And a Sprite person. And a ginger ale person. And a root beer person. Yeah, that pretty much just tastes like a fucking Pepsi. What a shock. It does taste like it's got a little something else in there, but that's probably just because I'm not used to Pepsi. I mean, all Crystal Pepsi really is just the syrup without the coloring. Oh, you put the picture I took earlier of the Pepsi? Yep, there it is in the chat. Here, tell you what, since we're just kind of chilling here anyways, I'll give you something else to look at. There you go. Crystal Pepsi. That's the one. You can see my tiny baby hands. My little Donald Trump hands. With the bit thumbnail. I need to stop biting my nails. Oh, look how many wrinkles are in my hand now. Oh. My youthful hands have departed, I think. I've got like some fat on there. But my hands are pretty much donezo. I think. They're not gonna look any better than this. Well, anyways, that's enough of that.
Crystal Pepsi.
It looks kind of 90s to design. I think it actually is. I think it's the original design. Don't quote me on that, though. It has been at least 2 decades since I've seen it. It would be nice if we could get another town just so that, we could get another tune going. I think they're fine without roads. Though it wouldn't hurt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's so close. Actually, as long as it just touches the one side of it, it's okay. What are you doing running out of power? Are we browning out already? Oh, I pray not. I'm just gonna make myself 100% broke. Good. I'm now powerless. I am powerless to stop anything that comes my way. Good luck, citizens. And God bless. Didn't I fix this already? Shit. Well, that's just gonna have to stay like that. Creeping around my map. Industrial looks promising. It's interesting. The demands are shifting in a really weird way. Like, they're constantly fluctuating between residential, commercial, and industrial, with industrial tempted to take the lead here. But, huh. It sometimes goes down, then it comes back. As the sites flip in value, the demand meter changes a little bit. They really need industrial. Really bad. It's getting hot in here. I'm gonna try something. Tell me if you guys can hear this. Yeah, you can hear that. Shit. I'm gonna correct this problem soon. I'm gonna try to get a clamp for the microphone so that they can hang above me. That's kind of coming up soon. Only 524, good grief. Look at the police fund, good god. And you know what it is? The bank loan is taking out a lot of my money. So. Maybe just 10%. This is the point where they're gonna be bitching a little bit. Definitely gonna start bitching. Taxes are way too high. Yep, I figured. Alright. Fine. Here, I'll give you 8. 8. Because Daddy still needs a little bit of sugar at the end of the year. You know? I can just start sprinkling in industrial zones like this. Just add them little by little. Gotta be smart. Alright. Let's see what that does for the demand. My cousin used to play... Oh, no! Oh, God! Oh, this is bad. I had a feeling that was going to happen. We're going to start browning out really bad, and people are going to start leaving, and we might run out of money. As long as they can kind of endure for a little while, money will start coming in, and then I can fix this. But a power plant, a new power plant, is really expensive. Hopefully I can just give it a coal for now, and they can just deal with the pollution, since the pollution is just going to be right here on this island. It's not going to reach anything, I don't think. But anyways, my cousin used to play a really mean trick on me when I was younger. He used to tell me that set everything to 90% or whatever, like 100% tax rate, and then like 0% for roads, police, and fire department, so I could have the maximum amount of money. I mean, that seems like fair logic, doesn't it? The higher the taxes, the more money. I was very young back then. I was like 6'5", 6'0" or something. I think I also told this story where he told me if I replayed the first level of Super Mario World over and over again, but got 99 lives, it would instantly warp me to Bowser. And I did. I sat there and I got all those lives, and I didn't get to fight Bowser. And then I cried. It's like, what a humbling moment when you come downstairs to cry to your family that you didn't get to fight Bowser because you spent the last 3 hours getting lives. Wow, this isn't going nearly as well as the last town I built. Brownouts. Although we're still getting people, surprisingly. Which is kind of weird. You would think brownouts would be kind of like a deal breaker. I would be like, fuck this, I'm out. Crime rate is still stupidly high down there. Fuck. No matter how many police I throw down there, it's never enough. Pollution is really high down there, but this is good. This is perfect, because now the commercial zones have their own fair bit of pollution, which is entering the residential area now, which is bad. That's a problem. That's going to lower the land value. But honestly, I think we're back in business, hopefully. Did you try to use strength on the truck to get Mew? You know what? That wasn't a rumor in my schoolyard until later on in life, when I had heard about that from a friend from another school. In my school, the rumor was, and I'm trying to remember, Peekaboo or something like that? And I think that was before Merrill had his official name. But, like, there's pictures of Peekaboo. And then there was... You could get Mew, but it was like you had to... I don't even remember. It was just some kind of ridiculous nonsense. Although, we did know the missing no glitch thing pretty early on. Because some kid... And he was, like... He was really smart. He kind of figured it out. Somehow by accident, and I can't imagine that's where it started, but that would be pretty weird if that's how it started, like in my backyard, but I don't know, I doubt it. Who knows? It could have just been a crock of shit for all I know. He could have heard it from someone else. But I want to believe. I want to believe. Peekaboo, yeah, I remember Peekaboo. There was something about the SS Anne where if you went around it, you could get Mew, but there was never anything about a truck back when I was playing. How much money do we have? 41? Sucks. I did warn you we'd be sitting around a lot tonight. What could I do to pass the time? I had some topics in mind. Here, let me check Discord. Ooh, crackly noises! Crackly noises. Yeah, get them crackles moving. Oh, the debug menu. Yeah, I was gonna explore that tonight, but I don't want to do that yet. Well, has anything interesting in your guys' lives happened recently? Crackly-ass music. I like this view of this power plant. So boring. Here, let's look at the town. There we go. Poor people. Constant brownouts. Endure, my friends. Endure. I only have 15 more years or so to pay off my loan. Endure. You have a cat. Yes, you do, Gale. You do have a cat. We were talking about how long our cats were today when we were playing Overwatch. We were talking about our long-ass cats. Because we have some very long cats. Hey, Beamy. Are you sitting on my office chair over there? Liking it? I put this chair here for Bimmy so he could lay on it. He seems to like it so far. He gets a little disoriented, though, because he's not used to this room yet. Because he wakes up and he's like, whoa, shit, where am I? 673, huh? That's it? That's all I get? They want more residents, but we need another power plant, so I'm just honestly gonna have to just wait. I can't do anything until I can build another power plant. Otherwise, we're just stuck. I would really like to build another nuclear. How's the new room? The new room is fantastic. It gets a little hot in here, just because of the size and with the computer in here, but it's really interesting sleeping without a computer in my room now. That's the first time I've done that in probably 8 or 9 years. Because I'm very used to having a computer in the same room as me because, like, I used to have a studio apartment, I used to have a dorm, blah blah blah. So I got very used to the sound of computer LED and computer fans. Well, computer LEDs don't make a sound, obviously. But I think I'm actually sleeping a little better without it in the room. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? Oh, here's something I could talk about. So, I saw something on Reddit today where apparently in... it might have been not Manchester. The name is slipping me right now. Anyways, in an airport, they have these little nap huts where you can pay money. No, I don't turn off my computer when I sleep. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the sleep cabins, or like the little nap houses. They're like these little rooms that you can rent for a certain amount of hours, and you can sleep in them. And they're soundproof. They come with complimentary water. And it's a nice snug little room, and you can just sleep right there in the airport. That's kinda neat. So, like, you can take your luggage and stuff in there. You can actually set a pin to the door so they can leave your shit in and come back. I mean, whew. That's pretty cool. But if this room is spacious, yeah, I would say it's more spacious than my bedroom was because I had a big fucking bed in the middle. But now I have a nice big floor space. I actually was able to do some push-ups in the middle of the room, which was nice. Hey, Beanie. But the problem is I don't have any seats for my cats, really. Like, they used to like to chill on the bed behind me, and I don't have that anymore, and I kind of miss that. See, now Bimmy's hiding right here behind me, and he wants to get up on my lap. And I want to let you up, buddy, but, I mean, there's not a whole lot of room. I know. I'll pet you, though. I'll pet you on the floor. There you go. I don't know if I can make this a thing, but if I can get, like, a cat bed on the side compartment of my desk next to me, I don't know. Maybe I can get them to kind of lay down up here every once in a blue moon. But if they stick to the office chair, I'd be happy, because I can reach them from here with that. Alright, buddy, I gotta let go for a second, sorry. What do we got? Oh, good. We're now losing money. That's good. Huh. Wow. Never thought I'd fuck up a game of SimCity this badly. But hey, things happen. Oh my god, look at that. We're at 25,000 people. It really went down. It's the brown house. It's really what it is. I can't do anything until I can build another power plant. I've essentially fucked myself. I was expecting this to go better. You guys want to play Cuphead instead? This is not one of my better moments on stream, so maybe we could do something else. Maybe I gotta practice a little more. Get good at building next to water, maybe. I'm willing to give this a little more time to see if it fixes itself, but that's gonna be a lot of us here sitting and waiting. And I was kind of hoping I'd be doing more building. We've kind of halted our building, and we've hit a wall. Kazi, didn't this happen last time I played this? I hit a wall for like an hour. What the fuck happened last time? Was it brownouts or was it the stadium? I don't remember. was like a couple weeks ago. Hey, Gale. What's that money cheat? Is there, like, a way I can get just enough money for a power plant? Because that would be wonderful. I'm sorry, Bimmy. I can't let you sit up here right now. I know. I have to scoot you away. I know, I'm sorry. I love you, kitty. I'm sorry. You've got food, though, don't you? You're good on food? Yesterday, his food bowl was full. He's not used to this room yet, so he came in here, like, meowing at me, asking for food, basically, but his food was full. And, I had to pick him up and put him in front of his own food before he realized he still had food. So he's a little disoriented with the change of me being in here, I think. The Omni cheat is called taking out a loan. I already took out a loan! I'm still paying back my loan! Set fire, police, transportation funding levels to 0%. Build something that has an annual tax cost. Fire, police, department, road, or rail. One is enough. Spend all your money. Make sure you have auto money off. What is auto money? I forget what that does. What is auto budget? Shit, I forgot that was a feature in this game. Ah. Where do I set that? Here. Auto budget. Oh, yeah, I don't want that much money. I forget what these options do. Auto bulldoze, auto go to. Well, auto go to is whenever there's an event that happens, it moves you to it. I know that much. Auto this? I don't know what this does. I'm afraid to click it. If you guys know, let me know. I don't think I've ever used it. Okay, now the demand for industrial is way down, so I don't know what's happening right now. Here, I'm just gonna... fuck it. Let's put the rails there. Or roads. The stadium was holding us up last time? Eh, figures. I appeased them early by planting down the stadium. But that ultimately was my downfall. I'm not getting enough special income, which is really surprising. Like, I thought the casino gives 500. And then the zoo is supposed to give a certain amount, too. Does this game have SNES mouse support? I don't think it does. Why don't you build an amusement park or a casino? I need more money, honestly. I need more money! I'm desperate for money right now. Desperate. I can't even build it. Or, wait, yes I can. Yes I can. Oh yeah, aren't I supposed to be building a power plant right now? Oops. Okay, hook her up. And attempt in vain to get a road over here. Actually, I can. Sweet. Okay, that's better. Hopefully it'll help. I'll give this like 2 or 3 more years, and if it's not seeming like it's gonna get any better, we can fuck around with the debug menu for a little bit, and then we're gonna switch games. We'll finish off Cuphead if I can. I'm trying to think of how much more Mario and Luigi's left. Because I do need to finish one of them. And I didn't give you a full Mario and Luigi stream last time. I'm torn. Population is steadily decreasing. There's no demand for jobs anymore. This police department is still out in the middle of the fucking desert of industrial zone that used to be there. I think I fucked it good. Yeah. Not good. What I ought to do next time, I ought to just build 2 power plants from the start. if I start on easy, I start with 20,000. At the very least, I can build 2 power plants and a couple of zones to get me started. Don't even get me started. For fuck's sake. Oh yeah, did you guys happen to look up what auto budget does for this? I would really like to know. Please and thank you. I could pause the game and go look it up myself, but I'm kind of tired of hearing the audio crackles, so I'm just gonna stay in the window now. And just fart about up here. Isn't this the worst city you've ever seen? I'm so sorry, Gale. I'm so sorry. This was your city. I failed you.
I failed you.
Dude, let me tell you something about Overwatch tonight, alright? I don't know what happened. A fucking Eye of the Tiger tonight. I was playing Hanzo, alright? I don't typically play Hanzo because he is my worst character. I can't aim for shit when I play that game. I don't know what happened. I was scared how good I was doing. Like, I was getting, like, upwards of 40 kills a game. Like, it was... What? It was ridiculous. I don't know what happened. I don't know what changed. It was stupid. Valorant was the name you wanted. I know, but you said that, like, 5 minutes after. So, I mean, I'm sorry, man. Sorry. I'll have... Next time we do this, I'll have you guys think of a number and a town name. How about that? Or I could just roll dice, and you guys can think of your own names. And then I'll pick the one I like the best, or something. I don't know. Sorry, Gale. Super Nintendo version included the auto budget option. I'm just... Hold on a second, I'll read that here. 700 special income taxes, blah, 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 blah. City expenditures. Can we, like... Maybe just a little bit? Just to kind of trim a little off the top? It's the best I can do for now. I gotta get the expenditures as close as I can to the income. Alright, anyways. So, auto-budget option players could let the computer control the budget for them. If there is insufficient funds to cover the budget, roads take the highest priority, followed by fire departments and police stations. The fire and police stations scale directly to the amount of funds they receive, and the rate of decay for roads is based directly on the lack of funding for transportation. However, funding can be set as low as 94% without penalty. Huh. He hasn't bitched about pollution in a while, so that's good. That's a good thing. Oh, well, it's just all down. Oh, no, it's leaking into the residential area. Ah, God damn it. I really screwed this up. I'm really not sure how you're supposed to put the commercials next to the residentials without too much noise. Here's a question. Wouldn't a fucking train running up and down the length of your residential area be noisy? Noise pollution? Especially if the entire town is rails? Okay, things are improving, so I think we can keep going. I know, everybody's probably tired of this already, but just bear with me. It will get better. It's like, I don't know if you've ever lived next to a train before in your life, but let me say something. It's loud. It's very loud. And things like to shake. A lot. Blues Brothers makes a great case. That's just a little trolley. You're right, it is a trolley. I don't know, it still is noisy, though. I would like to think it's a train. Well, commercial zones are clearing out. They don't want to do their business here anymore because, look at this. The zones are so underdeveloped right now. This city, goddamn, what have I done? What are these? What are these? Little huts? Little, like Caddyshack wagons? Like, what are these? Ramshackle shacks? Couldn't think of the word. Caddyshack? What? It's Billy, or it's a Adam Sandler movie. What the literal fuck am I spewing from my mouth? This music's starting to wear on me a little bit. It's gonna take so long. Wasn't there a speed the fuck up button in this game? Or emulator? I guess I don't have it bound. Nah, I know. I do not. This goddamn power plant. It's a Hooverville. Yeah, it sucks. I'm gonna drink more of my Crystal Beepus. I still can't get over the taste of that. It's Pepsi, but there's just something a little off about it. Like, I'm not entirely sure they didn't just pull this out of a box from 20 years old. Let's check the expiration date on it. October 30th, 2017. This thing's got a miserable shelf life, unless it's just been there forever. That's not that long. This one, this Mountain Dew is January something, 2018. Like, seriously? How long has this fucking Pepsi been in there? Ew. Gross. I mean, it's not that old. It still tastes like a soda. So you want to know the difference between the taste of Pepsi and Coke? And no, this isn't a setup for a bad joke, I promise. This is a trivia thing. So, Pepsi has a taste flavoring of lime, and Coca-Cola has taste flavoring of, I believe it's oranges. I could be wrong. I'd have to double check that. Oh, you don't have to specifically pick the best map numbers when we do this. I'm saying just pick a random fucking number and we can work with it. I just gotta learn how to play the game. I'll be real. I've never been that great at this game. The best I've actually ever done was the last time I played this. The map I showed you at the beginning of the stream. You saw how good it was. It was fine. This, however, it has just been a constant train wreck, just an ongoing train wreck of bad decisions. Whew. I mean, look at that. Look at these houses. They're so cheap. Do I want your guide? No thanks. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you, though. I'm surprised the bank doesn't bring in its own special income. You would think interest would somehow go towards the city to some degree. Yeah, here's a question. Are banks owned by the city, or... No, they couldn't be, because they're owned by companies. But you pay taxes on interest, though, so that goes to the city. So yeah, so they pay taxes on the interest, so wouldn't you think that... you know what, whatever. I'm not gonna think about it.
Nope, not getting out of this chair. Still not getting out of this chair.
Okay, we're getting close to being able to afford a coal plant. I'm gonna milk my residents a little bit harder. Fucking pinching these townsfolk for every dime they've got. I'm an oppressive mayor, I feel like. Let's see what the voice is. They can't be happy right now. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? What? Nuh-uh. That is way too high. Dude, like, literally everybody is in poverty here. Why are you guys happy about this? This isn't okay! Here's how we solve the problem of ghettos and poorly developed urban areas. We just make everything a ghetto in a poorly developed urban area. That way, everybody's the same. And everybody's happy. I am an excellent city planner. I should run for mayor. I'll make Cleveland a nice city. I mean, it's not like I can make it any worse. It's not that bad of a city. Just kind of like how it's popular to shit on Sonic the Hedgehog, it's popular to shit on Cleveland and Detroit. Detroit! That's right, equality for everyone! The border is good for industrial because of the free dumping spaces. Fuck! I completely completely forgot about that. Dang. Oh, Gail, thank you so much for saying that. That's what I was forgetting. Yeah, so, okay, just to explain what Gail was just talking about. I apologize for screaming, by the way. So, okay, so if you do this, if you put your industrial zones right here on the edge, I don't remember if you have to have an accessible road spot for them, but if you put them here, the pollution will just go off the edges.
The beep is trying to consume me.
So basically what you do is you fill your borders here with industrial zones and all the pollution will work its way out. And then you get a nice clean inner city to work with. Could you imagine though, like a city that's entirely surrounded by factories? Wouldn't that just get kind of depressing after a while? Oh, I should just let go of this button actually. I'm pausing the game unintentionally. You're an inadequate rail system. Shut up. I need to get like rubber protectors on these desk corners because man, they're sharp and they hurt. Because I banged one earlier and I was like, ugh. Hey Bam. Hey buddy. Do you think you don't have food again? Do I need to go help you out? He's meowing at me. May, June. Okay, yeah, I got enough time to go run over. Hold on, let me go inspect my cat's food because he's not very happy right now. I might need to go direct him again. Oh, Bimmy. Hey, buddy. What's wrong? What's the matter? Come here, buddy. You see what you got. Alright. Well, I've got the cat. He just wanted me to hold him, so I'm just gonna let him sit on my lap without the headphones on or anything for a little bit, because I mean, we're just sitting here anyways. I don't need to hear the music. So, here you go, Bimmy. You can sit down for a little bit. Yep. Here you go, kitty. I think he just misses me. Because he's used to being able to sit on the bed and, like, kind of watch me do stuff. But he can't do that anymore. If you would just sit on the desk, like I try to keep getting you to do, you won't do it. What do you think the population will be when this is all over? You're guessing around 8,000. Fuck you! Oh god, the population's still going down! This might be it. Yeah, this is it. We're done. I'm afraid I think we're done here. Alright, kitty cat, here, I'm gonna have to ask you up to my lap for a moment, because we're gonna have to... Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, I just, like, dropped him. I didn't mean to do that. He's fine. He's just watching me now. So, this was a bust. This absolutely sucked. I'm so sorry I played so poorly. I'm gonna brush up on my SimCity chops, maybe, like, during a slow hour at work or something, I don't know. And we will do this another time. I thought this would be kind of a fun little distraction just from all the stress I've been facing lately. But, you know what? I'm feeling pretty good today. With my 40 kills with Hanzo and shit in one game, I mean, come on. You can't get better than that with that kind of mood. You know what I mean? It's like you're on cloud 9. Gale can tell you just how excited I was. I was destroying his poor ears. It's increasing? It is? I thought it was like at 25,000. Now it's down to 17,000. But we're not getting any money though, that's the problem. We're not getting enough money to make a power plant. It was at 15, now it's at 18. Yeah, it's fluctuating a lot. People are bailing hard. Damn it. Brownouts. Yeah. So here's what we'll do instead. Here, let me pop on my headphones real quick. We're gonna blow the fuck up out of it. How about that? Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We've got fire, flood, airline crash, tornado, earthquake, I believe, and a special surprise. So, which one would you guys like? Bowser? Alright, Bowser's now on. I guess I kind of just spoiled it by accident. Oops. Yeah, let's just let surprise guest Dinosaur have his fun. Here he come. Here he come! Yeah! This is the shit that would give me anxiety. The siren sound and the music. Fucking hell, this music. While looking for Mario and Luigi, Bowser is destroying everything in sight. Contain the fires he has set and repair the damage before he decides to return for a second stroll through downtown. Here he come. Here come Bowser.
Woo.
He makes noises.
He go, woo.
He's coming.
Clickety-clack down the track. It's lots and lots of trains. 2 great tapes for the price of 1.
Alright, come on, Bowser. Come and do the city. Come do the city.
Come and do the city, please. So we can end this. No, Bowser, you're going the wrong way. Where are you going?
I'm gonna put something in front of you just so you can destroy it. He just, like, stepped on the corner. Alrighty. Alright, we need more disasters. We need more disasters. Boop. Boop. Beep. Boop. Boop. Good luck, everybody. It was nice knowing you. Alright, what's gonna happen first? Disaster race. Fire! Fire! Except it's all the way on the left side of the map? That's interesting. Oh, could it spread across all the trees? Oh, flood warning!
To develop the shorelines to prevent erosion and future flooding, the floodwaters will continue to spread inland.
Fire and blood and all that, yep. I mean, this looks more like a desert. It's like blood and sand. You know, it's like sandy. Fire and blood and trees, and blood and sand. It's just blood everywhere. He's bloody. Oh shit, it's California! Any more disasters on the way? Come on, we gotta have more than that. Here, let's see if shit's getting fucked up on the shoreline. Surprisingly not. Where's the splotch? Here's the splotch. So that will continue to grow. I'm very dissatisfied with the amount of disasters we're getting right now. Okay, we still need plane crash, tornado, and earthquake. So hopefully we can get busy on that here soon. Here. Now we need a massive prison population. Yeah, as much nostalgia, as much nostalgia as I have for this game, it is rather simplified. But to me, that's what makes it fun. Run for cover! A tornado has been spotted in the city! You'll have to wait until it passes before you can rebuild this city because nobody fools with Mother Nature.
Nobody fucks with Mother Nature.
Well, there goes the tornado. If it goes into the water, it will create a water tornado. Was that like Bowser's ass just hanging out there for a second? That was weird. Uh-oh! Earthquake! Earthquake! Even the tornado's getting into it. Oh, look! Look at what I can do! I didn't know I could do that! That's amazing! I can make the tornado dance. Oh, that's fantastic. You still learn something even after all these years. Alright. Earthquake! What got blowed up? Hard to tell because these zones aren't developed. So it's just holes in places. And that's already how it was. Oops. Sorry for the lower part of the P there. Industrial zones. Ooh, we got fires over here. Yes, yes, spread. Consume. Engulf. So, like, why isn't the plane crashing? I think it's because I actually need an airport. Isn't that guy an assist trophy in Smash Brothers? Yes, he's also a, ooh, ouch. He's also a, assist... Yeah, assist trophy, never mind. I forgot what an assist trophy was. I was thinking of the little collectible ones that you can gather, because he is one of those too. He was originally a trophy back in Melee, I think, and then they added him as a assist trophy in Brawl. And I got so giddy the first time I saw him in the game. I was like, oh my god, that's my man right there. That's my boy. Oh yeah, I wonder if the 11% tax rates are the reason why people are fleeing. Oops. It don't matter. It don't matter. This city's fucked anyways. So let me see how this debug menu works real quick. We're gonna try that out here. This just kind of as the last thing to do before we quit. Here. Sorry for the crackles. Load or start a new city, then choose end from the save load menu. Blah blah blah. Guess, well, here. Oh, I need a second controller for this. Oh, god damn it. Well, I don't have that set up, so unfortunately I can't do that right now, but I will try to have that available for next time. This was just kind of a spur of the moment thing, and yeah, when I do this sort of thing, it gets really half-assed, and not intentionally either. It's just kind of like, I need a night to myself in a sense where, oh my god, look at that. That's beautiful. To where I just kind of play stuff that makes me feel better. And, failing a SimCity city, not the best way to do that. So here's what we're gonna do. This city is dead to us now. It's an abandoned town. It's a ghost town. How the fuck do I quit? Here. Nope. And then we just relax and enjoy the moon. I can't do anything, by the way. I have to shut off the console. He's stuck! He's stuck! Yep. Back when video games used to do this shit. I don't get the reasoning, I guess. Like, I figured they want you to shut off the console? Like, they don't want you to get sucked back in, maybe? I don't know. System limitations or something. If that moon stops blowing, he's gonna eat that star. Yeah, I always wondered about that. Like, what happens if the star falls down? So it's a pretty freaky moon, too. Okay, well. Do I have a coin on my desk? I do not. Shit. The one time I wish I had a coin. I was gonna coin flip for Mario and Luigi. But I'm gonna need to get my other controller anyways if I'm gonna play Cuphead. So, I'll tell you what, let's just do Cuphead. Because we're so close to the end anyways. I think. That's what Gamer's telling me, so I will push through. But I will take the stream offline. I'm going to take a BRB. Oh wow, we're 2 hours on the nose. Sweet. Perfect timing. So I will be back as soon as possible. Just going to take a quick BRB, do some things, and I will be live with Cuphead after the break. So sit tight. Enjoy your stay in the chat. Feel free to mingle. I'm not good at ending streams. Be back soon! Did you guys see that? Whoa, wait a minute, wait a minute. I want to see if you guys saw that. Hold on. Stop glitching out, music. Stop. 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 I don't know if it did what I think it did. I don't know. I'll have to watch the footage later. Anyways, be right back.